What a beautiful, beautiful, hey, look behind me, crystal clear blue winter's morning. It's flipping cold. It's about 3 degrees and I don't think it's going to get much over about 6 all day, so hence the clear sky. But it's a stunner, it's absolutely beautiful. And of course, welcome back. Lots of talk going on online about new machines and simultaneous multi-frequency and all those wonderful things. Well, today for me is all about what's in the field. So yeah, thanks for coming down. We're back on the permission. We're back on the Detech. I was on the SP24 last time I was out. And yeah, we're going to head back to those Tudor Fields where I found that amazing thimble a little while ago. So without further ado, let's get on with the show and get you to the first hole. See you in a bit. Right, very first find of the day. Was a 59.60. It's dropped down to 57. And I've got a wet knee already. Okay. On, isn't it? Yeah, it's on. It's obviously quite shallow then. Okay. Ah, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, we always do the first hole, don't we? Another one of those pesky things. Cool. Let's crack on. Well, we're starting to clear the junk now, and we're starting to get towards the more Tudory field side of things. And we found that, which is a bit of lead. There you go. A bit better to see now. Which I wasn't going to bother filming because it was just a bit of lead. And when you turn it over, it's got a little bit of a lug on it or something. Almost like it was a lead nail, which doesn't make a lot of sense because it's soft, obviously. Yeah, any ideas? Let me know. Don't think it's a bag seal. Cool. Right, I think we're on to our first coin. We had a 78.80, just on one end of the field, and I missed it slightly. You can just see I just popped it out of the sidewall, and that's what's come out. So let's have a look. That was a bit blankety-blank again, as always. A bit Georgie again, isn't it? Cool, let's give it a quick squirt. Back in a sec. Yeah. Georgia third, I think. Just about to see his bust facing right. Quite toasty. Actually, you can probably just about see the 1, 2, 3 on there as well. Yeah. Cool, it's a coin. Take that every day. See you in a bit. Right, next one. Here's a button. Still got a shank on it, which is alright. I don't know if it's coming through in the light there, but that was pretty gold gilded, I should think, once upon a time. Just about to see the gold coming through. So it did make my heart skip a tiny bit when I first saw it. Cool. Lovely. Let's crack on. Well, just two signals in one hole. So it was a very strange tone, but I dug it because it was quite a high tone, and I found that tiny little bullet, which is quite cool. I don't find many of them. That's nice. Really small. Then always check your holes, boys and girls. And then something came back up in the 70s, which is probably why it was a funny tone, because there was two things in there, and then this little kind of ornamental piece. No idea. Off a bit of furniture, I suspect. But yeah, always check your holes. See you in a bit. Right, lovely 50s. Literally on the surface. Look, if you can just about see it. Poking out of the clod there. How cool is that? Little pistol shot. Yeah. Literally just come out of there. Look. Just about, the light's not very good, but just about see the little indent. Yeah, happy days. We don't mind them at all. Cool. Let's crack on. Right, time for a coffee, I think. Before I do, coming up in the 70s. Try and get the sun out of my eyes. There you go. Having a bit of a mare with the Detech pinpointing today. Another one in the sidewall. Looks like another coin. So let's just see what we got. Yeah, that's a coin. Definitely a coin. Okay, it's a bit thinner this one. Let's give it a wipe. Back in a sec. Well, if I tilt it, you can just about see Britannia there. Quite a big Britannia facing left. Yeah, just about see it holding her staff, and her shield is there. And whoever it is facing right. Just about see that as well. So I reckon there might be a little bit of detail there when I give that a clean back at the ranch. Cool. Another one of the Georges, I reckon. Don't think it's William, but we'll have a look when we get home. Cool. Well, I was just heading to go and have a cup of coffee. I've only literally, I dug that George coin or whatever it is just at the end of my shadow there. And I thought, right, I'll go that way towards the tree line and have a coffee. And I'd only swung about 4 or 5 swings, and then I got a 50s. And I think I've got another coin. You see it? Just about there. Right, let's try and hold you still, and we'll see if we can find it. Oh, see now? It threw me. Looked like a coin, didn't it? It's a button. Haha. Right, now I definitely am having a coffee. See you in a bit. Right, just had a quick coffee. It was very nice, thank you. And I got an interesting one here. I can't remember what the VDI was. It was in late 30s, early 40s, I think. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it, but just come out is, I'll get it a bit closer, is that. If you can see, there's a bit of green there. Let me, probably easier if I pick you up, I think. The light is, it's a very low sun this time of year, so it's causing havoc. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just fallen. Ooh, what's that? It's not coin shaped, is it? Let's have a look. Ooh, oh, do you reckon that's a little cufflink? That could be a little cufflink, couldn't it? Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, it's definitely got a pattern on it. Right, let's give it a quick clean. Back in a sec. That's nice. That's very nice. I'm not sure what it is, if I'm honest. It looks pretty old to me. It's obviously either a button. Well, I say obviously. I presume it's a button, or some sort of dress dress fixing or cufflink or something like that. I don't know, but it's very cool. That goes in the nice box, that one. Excellent. Any ideas, of course, let me know below. See you in a bit. First ever. Yeah, I see many people find these. It's a little ruler end, isn't it? A little hingy bit of a ruler. So the wooden ruler would have gone that way and that way. And then you could obviously unfold it and measure out whatever you were measuring. Cool, we never found one of them before, so that's a first. Excellent. Moving on. Right. I really do need to get a grip. Sorry. Yeah, surface find. So I suspect that's not been dropped that long ago, because it still works absolutely fine. So I suspect that's one of the farmers. So I'll drop that into him on the way out. Cool. By the way, metal detecting isn't my only vice. Okay, so we have, for your delight, a very nice, if that's coming through on the speaker or not, I don't know, 7071. Pinpointer's not wanting to work. There it is, just there. Right, so yeah, 7071. Yeah, looks good. Let's see what we can find. Nice little plane going overhead as well, which is always nice. Right, let's have a look. Right, Right, it's out and it's still a 71, so that's a good sign, I guess. Right, let's see if we can find it. By the way, if you wonder what I play around with when I'm doing these, it's a little remote control, so I can turn it on and off as I go. But it's a bit of a pain because you need 3 hands. Anyway. What we got here? Ooh, nice. Yeah, lead weight. That's a lead weight. It's not a token. I think that's a little trading weight, I think. I've found a few of these on this field. Right, let's come and get you. And I'll show it to you. Ooh. Right. Yeah, there you go, look. So it was a lovely tone and a really stable signal, as you can probably imagine with that. Nice coin shaped, thick as well, so it's, yeah, give us a really good tone and a really good VDI as well. So yeah, they don't tend to have any design on there. I will have a quick look. If there is, I'll let you know. But yeah, well happy with that. Cool, got about an hour and a half left, I reckon, so let's crack on. Next one was a very, very iffy signal. Tone was all right, but it was a bit fluffy, to be honest. And it was all over the place with the VDI, but there's something about it, so I thought I'd dig it. And I got a musket ball. A whacking, well, not the biggest one I've ever found, but decent size. So that's another one for the cabinet, for the little musket ball holder. Excellent, throw it away. Slippery little thing. Excellent. Crack on. Right, that little slow-mo piece you saw, hope you enjoyed that. We found a couple of coins on that. We found one very blank one, very crusty. Might not even be a coin actually, but we'll look at it when we get back. And the second one, the last one, where you saw me kneeling down right at the end, yeah, was another thin George, facing right. So we shall see. So I think I could see Britannia on that one as well. So you never know, we might be able to get a bit of information. What I was also going to say was that we are on the Tudor Field. I can't remember whether I mentioned that or not. So the Tudor Field, I've done quite a lot over the year or so I've been doing this now, and I still don't think I've got it done. This is where I think if I'm going to find hammered coins on my permission, I think it's going to be this end of the farm. Reason being, obviously, I've already found Tudor stuff. I found older stuff than that. I found some good artifacts. I've got that that thimble, which was 1400s, 1500s. The other day. So yeah, I think I will find it here. But what I should also say is that not the farmer didn't tell me this, but one of the people that kind of come onto the farm, they organise pheasant shooting on here. Got quite friendly with him, and he did tell me that they've got that there was a big group dig on this particular field and another field that isn't on this farm, next to each other. Quite a few years ago now. He seemed to think about 7-8 years, and there was about 15 or 20 people on it. So yeah, so I suspect a lot of stuff was found during that day or two, but there's still stuff here. I'm still finding stuff, so I live in hope. Anyway, let's move on. Right, next one, we've got a disc shaped thing, but I think it's in the little clod here. Look. You see that little edge? I think that might be a button actually. Let's just have a look together. Yeah, it's a button. That's a button. Oh, it's got something on it though. I think that might be a general service button. You can see that coming through in the sunshine. Let's give it a wipe. Yeah, I think that is. It's got the shield in the middle. And then you've got the unicorn and the line or whatever it is, left and right of the shield. Yes, I think it's probably a general service button. That might be quite nice actually when that cleans up. Excellent. Right, let's move on. Right, I wasn't going to film this because I thought, oh, another horsey brass thing. But now I'm looking at it, and if you can see it, I've got two little kind of luggy type things there, and then when you turn it over, there appears to be a bit of design on that, if you can see it. That could be quite interesting actually. Thinking it was a horse brass, didn't even bother. It was a lovely 40, didn't move. But yeah, okay, let's have a quick clean. Don't know. That definitely had a bar across the middle there. So I don't know if that's still horsey. There's a little something there. So maybe it's quite modern, I don't know. Feels like it had something that went across the middle there, look. Any ideas, let me know. Probably not what I hope it would be, which is a brooch, of course. But yeah, we'll clean it up properly when we get home. Any ideas though, let me know. Cool, excellent. Next one, believe it or not, is a Tudor shoe buckle. But it's obviously bent to bits. So if I just show you, that bit there, just get you in the sun. That bit there and that bit there are where the bar would have gone across. And obviously if you can imagine that now pulled out, the long edges would have been there, the shorter edges would have been there, and then the buckle bar would have gone in between these two. So yeah, another bit of Tudor from the field, but obviously battered, which is a shame. Cool, move on. Right, we're on our way back to the car now. So we've come out of the Tudor field, we've walked through the P field, albeit swinging very quickly, and then we're having a quick swing through the Celtic field, the very edge of, and then I'll be kind of on the path back to my car. And we've got yet another copper coin by the looks of it. So I've done quite well on the coins today, albeit most of them have been blank. Oh no, that's not a copper coin. Pesky button. That's okay, we don't mind. Yeah, there's a shank there. I was convinced that was a button. Might be a little bit of a design on the actual button itself, but we'll worry about that one back at the ranch, I think. But yeah, you see that little bit there? Cool, it's a button. Right, we might get one or two more as I swing past the Ladybird field, because that kind of takes me out back to my car. So, but I'm running out of time, so we'll just see how we get on. Okay, see you in a bit. Welcome to the roundup. And what a target fest this is. It's not everything. I found some of those funny, pesky aluminium taggy things that have gone straight in the recycling. Bit of can, obviously that wrench pliers type thing that's gone back to the farmer. We had a load of lead. There's also a really big bit of lead which I didn't include on the board to go in the bucket. Harmonica reed, bit of shrapnel, a few other kind of greeny khaki bits, including a bit of a clock dial, rivety thing. This thing here come out with the tiny bullet. That's another little tag. We've got the bit of a ruler, which I love. First one of those I've found. That's pretty cool. This thing, which I hoped might be some sort of brooch. Don't think it is. Now I've cleaned it up. A bit more modern than that, I think. A bit of a brass pot leg. Bronze even. And a bent buckle. And bearing in mind all this came off the Tudor field, I think that probably is a Tudor shoe buckle. But obviously sadly bent. Nice colour though. In terms of interesting lead bits, start on the right hand side. That's that little naily type thing. Don't think it's a lead nail for obvious reasons, but yeah, not sure what that is. Any ideas, let me know. Little trading weight. As always, they just do tend to come up pretty blank, don't they? But again, always like getting them, don't mind them at all. That's the little lead bullet, which is quite nice. And then a kind of pistol shot and a musket ball. So they'll be going in the little musket ball holder. And then the last two rows, we got 6 buttons. 3 to mention. This one, just about see, it's getting a bit dark outside now, but you can just about see the gold gilding coming through on that. So that would have been nice once upon a time. Talking of gold gilding, there's another bit there, look, for you, just coming through. Another one of my naval buttons. So that's got the crown, the anchor, and the initials of the club or group on that. So that's quite nice. And then I love this button. Another little general service button with the unicorn on the right, the line on the left, and then you've got the shield and the inscription at the bottom. What's really cool about this one as well is the fact that it's got a working, moving shank on the back, which is awesome. And then last row, we've got this very, very nice
I'm pretty sure that is a bit of a cufflink actually now. Kind of like a shieldy type design. Just about see the remnants of the shanky bit at the back that would have linked to the other cuff piece. Yeah, really nice that. I'm not sure of age, but I reckon that's pretty old. And then we've got a couple of blank coins. This one here is an early George III. Just about see Britannia there coming through. And then just about, well, actually can see that one a bit better. His bust there facing right, and the 3 just about there. Excuse me. And then an older George III. Looking for the date desperately quickly now because I've moved it, but it's down there somewhere. Just about see it at the bottom of the coin there. Anyway, if you can't quite see it, I think it says 1807, so that's quite a late George III. And then this one is a William III. So I wasn't sure. I saw him come out and I saw a bust facing right, but I wasn't convinced it was William. But yeah, you just about see his pointy nose and his little ponytail bits on the back of his hair there. Yeah, and then on the other side, you can quite clearly see Britannia as well. So can't see the date yet. I'll give it another clean, but be late 1600s, won't it? Early 1700s. And then silver in the hole. Didn't even film it. The tiniest fragment of silver you'll ever see in your life. Didn't even know it was silver. I just chucked it in my bag. And then cleaning it up, I thought, I will just double check, put it in some foil. And lo and behold, silver. So tiny fragment, but there you go. Silver is silver is silver, isn't it? And we'll take that every day of the week. So really interesting hunt, really good fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by as always. And I'll see you soon. Take care.